back to Fire Emblem. Today will be part 63. And starting off, we're just going to grab all of our feathers, as I have a bunch accumulated here. I've been doing the Tempest Trials. And we're like halfway, we're at like 30,000. So we're close to the end of the score for all possible rewards that we can get off that mode. And because of that, we have a bunch of SP. We earned a bunch of SP and hero merit off of that. We have a bunch of feathers just waiting for us at the beginning. I believe we have a little bit more to grab, but we can only have some units on screen for the moment. We might have to break in here and grab some orbs, and I see we have some battle flags, which is definitely long over. Start things off, we're gonna go into summoning, as there are a bunch of banners that I have saved up, and I've been meaning to summon on these for a while. The day's been online, I was backed up on work, and now I finally have time, as well as new banner just coincidentally lines up today. So start things off, we have Summer First, which we do have some interesting choices. We have Ymir, Ymir, who's more of a healing unit with the new skill Fire Flood Boost 3, Mystic Boost 4. Again, we got Tidal Breeze Ivy, Stillwater 4, Sabotage Sacrifice 3, Soaring Guidance, which is a new sea skill that people are trying to get for their flying emblem teams. A new God Sword, we got Seaside Thoth Fjorn, who's honestly just probably one of the best God Swords they've made. I think they went a little bit too hard on it. We just encounter her special. Attack speed finish, so we got more damage and healing to keep her sustained. Spurn 4, which is a new tier 4 skill, which is a more damage reduction, stat drops, and damage amplification off the special. Fire Impulse 4 to ensure that Frostbite Mirror is always off cooldown, so we can get the distant counter effect. And then with the D mode this time, Dark Mage Tharja, Speed Res Fortrace, probably the skill you give it. I'm not really looking between the three. I'm not Tharja. I don't think we need the Speed Res Fortrace necessarily. Between Bjorn, Ivy, and Ymir, probably gonna try to get a Fjorn. She's like I think the highest best God Sword. Got one red. I might drop the 4 orbs for the colorless for a possible duo Ymir. But there are definitely other banners that I have saved that I would like to attempt to summon on, and they're also sparkable. So as much as I would like to spend the 4 orbs and try to get a duo Ymir, not. I don't think Fire Flood Boost 4 is just really strong. I don't think we really need it. We're very tight on orbs right now. And the Legendary here is going to be still here. My final day if I want to possibly summon for a Lear, a Yuri, another merch for Veronica. I'm not really too sure yet. We'd also probably get for more off that. We do have the 2 Legendary and Mythic remix banners that came up. These are the banners I might spark on. They are sparkable as well. Don't need a Fate Pass for that, so that's pretty good. With the new batch of Refine that came out, we got Focus, New Power. We have this is Easter, Spring to Idun, Earth Dance 3, Special Fight, Vengeful Fighter 3, so Dragons, Iceberg, Duo Skill. Then we have Nightly Ideal Percival. Honestly, the low attack speed 3s where our skill I'm looking at more than anything. We also do a Garrick, who is I believe a 4-star special. So Sun Panic 3, Infantry Pulse 3, and Darting Below 4. And Ras. So we probably don't do green, as Ras is a D mode unit. So if you were trying to save up on feathers, you would probably go for green. I might just go for red, as this is a seasonal special on a regular banner. Let's do red, blue, and then green. Ooh, no reds, 2 blues, no chance of Idun. She doesn't really have that much special premium fodder. That is a strong dragon armor unit, so she's actually a pretty good save unit. You got a devoted Saint Ania. Nothing special, nothing crazy, but you know, there's a chance we get something good from there. We get another summer banner, Taken by the Tide. We have duo Sun-Kissed Gods Thor, Loki as a backpack, Blazing Thunder, which I believe is a unique special, Fine Whimsy, push cooldown -1, exposure and stolen foes, and continue to low speed on any foe within 2 spaces of those foes. And if you get 2 spaces of an ally, grants push cooldown -1 to unit at start of combat. HP 25 and +6 attack, and place -6 on foe during combat. Thor's special skill, World Breaker, grants push cooldown charge +1 per attack when during combat to unit ally from 2 spaces. Really nice. We also have Fortress and Still Water 4, so it's, I think this is a pretty good Blue Tome nuke. And we have Tropical Ice God Niffle, Colorless Cavalry Dragon with Shield Breath, push cooldown -1, attack speed +6, neutralizes ready to go to fall, prevents units fall type. And if unit speed greater than foe speed +5, unit foe cannot counterattack. It's pretty strong. Or she has her unique special, and Skill to move Ice, speed res near trace 3, and attack speed catch 4. Last one up, we have Erica, Steady Impact, Moonlight Bangle, attack speed Oath 4. Attack speed Oath 4. I've been trying to get some of that fodder skill on some of my units. In D-mode this time we got Sunlight Prince Leon, low type defense deal 3. Oh man, like I would like a lull. Just some red, this Leon. Green for Erica for attack speed 4. Niffle for speed res near trace 3 and maybe attack speed catch 4, stack some points in that. Or maybe duo Thor, because she's also very strong. She's also flyer unit. Also plays World Break with Guidance. I'm gonna go down that path. If you still have a Tana, Rearmed Tana, however you want to say her name. Maybe we go for green, colorless blue. Maybe we do colorless green with a lot of greens. I would love to summon blue that has. We're gonna try for the blue orb. I really shouldn't, but we might have to crack into that orb stash to spark on the remix banners anyways, so hopefully maybe we get a duo Thor. But at this point I'm thinking I'm starting to regret not paying those 4 orbs for the possible duo Ymir at the first banner we summoned on, and I just did that. It's our first Effie. Minus HP plus attack. Yikes. So she is really early on emote unit that got outclassed by the time. We have to focus Hall of Form Revival. We have Fallen Ike, Darting Breath of Both 3, attack speed 3, Mayhem Aether, which is special. Queen of Dawn Micaiah, who is the CYL 4, 3 units, she's the Brave unit. The attack res speed bond 4, ground orders 3, units Whisper. So more than anything, it's just another merge if you are building her up or intend to get a Reformer from the Hall of Forms. And then of course Soul Zephyr, same thing. More than likely if you're gonna grab building up Zephyr, need merges and better skills off him. The Hall of Forms, and you still need merges maybe try to get him here, but I'm trying to get Micaiah or Ike. I believe Micaiah was blue? I don't think she's green. I think she was blue. And I probably should have gone for red for a possible Ike. We got a demote. Donald? We got Abel. I would have been okay with a Donald. Let's get a villager. Higher BST stat. Next up, we got Focus Weekly Revival 63 with Dynastic Duo Ephraim. Infantry and armored dual skill infantry and armored allies within 2 spaces of the unit. And move 1 extra space. He's an infantry class himself. Unique weapon, Reglyph. Effective against armor and cavalry. If units attack greater than foe attack and or 1 extra space movement granted by other skills active, unit makes a guaranteed follow-up. I guess we don't really need to worry about speed, we just need to build like attack and defense or attack and HP. I'm bulky defensive. Their unique special, Heavy Blade 4. If units attack greater than foe's attack, grant special cooldown +1 and deals plus 5 damage to foe per unit attack. Attack defense 3 and attack with 3. It's also, I believe, off the possible summon in the special tickets, arena tickets. Mistral of Fianna Evil. You did get a refined recently. Nothing notable in skills, and we got Scolded Soldier Osane. Unique weapon Vogue, first skill -1, and if start of combat, if he's superior 50%, unit counter attack with large field range. It's got distant counter built into his weapon, but with a condition of HP attached to it. Mirror Stance 3, which is fairly nice. Wrath and even attack. I'm gonna go for blue for the possible duo, and green as backup. They do have 2 orbs of both colors. I really do hate seeing multiple colored orbs of the one I'm trying to, or the preferable 5-star focus I'm trying to summon on. When I'm just trying to go off the free summon. I do not intend to spend orbs on these banners. So I do sometimes hesitate and decide maybe I should go if they have a tier 4 dual skill, arena skill. Next up we got Focus Weekly Revival 29. We have the Familia, Sacred Cow, Earth Boost 3, Armor March, Nephenine back again, and Sanaki. Out of the 3 possible, I do not want any of these, but maybe we get an Amelia. Green Orb, yep, there we go. Maybe we build her up, or we just keep her for Armor March 3, fire her off someone else, we don't need the Sacred Seal, or we get an off-focus unit. Or we got another Basilio. Which not really, again, there's not really any demons I want from almost any of these pools. I'm not building up any to begin with, so there's that. And we do have the arena ticket that I farmed up for. 4 reds and 1 green, so we're going green this time. See who we can get. Maybe another beast unit. Maybe a Hector? See if he's in the green pool. Could be in the blue pool instead. This looks like Fallen Robin. Yeah, Fell Reincarnation Robin. I am the Wings of Despair, I am the Breath of Ruin, I am the Fell Dragon Grima. Pay me the respect I am due, and I promise you a painless death. He's an armored unit. Unit counter attack regardless of foe's range, so he's got distant breath in his weapon. Minus speed plus defense, I think that's a perfect IVs for him. Minus speed plus res, that's still pretty good. Don't think he gets weapon refined. Not any good B base skill set. Not the worst. Now we have both versions of Fell Robin, Grima. We have the Rearmed, which is the female version, and then we have the 4-star Arena Focus, which is the male version. Looking at Legendary&Mythic Hero Remix 1 banner, Braum is back again. Close counter attack defense 3, blue fuse 3. And he did get a really nice weapon refine. Celtis in the red. No see disrupt, so I'm intending to fodder off Guinevere. That's a good stepping stone. Then we have Enduring Legacy Seliph. Attack speed clash 4, low speed defense. I think Seliph is part of the Brave, while 6 Brave banner. Because we got Crom with him as well. Third Sparrow, speed defense near trades, and infantry speed tactics, and always. You always have more of those. Seliph is a very annoying unit. Fire Legendary, Queen of Valentia Celica. Swiss Barrow 3, Soul of Sophia 2, Attack Speed Menace. Don't really know much about her, where she stands, how good she is, what her niche is. I'm not reading her unique weapons, a paragraph of text. Let's see, we got Boonthra, which is the Wind Legendary. Attack by Solo, Chilling Seal 3. A support unit than anything. And the colorless pool, we got the Light Mythic, Goddess of Love Milla. Racing Stance 3, Dragon Wall 3, Milla's Turn Wheel 2. Isolation Guard, flows in cardinal direction of defense less than units defense during next actions. If the opponent activates during the light season, grants turn limit +1. If the turn limit is 7, it will increase to 8, etc. Oh boy. A pretty interesting skill. Dragon Wall 3, Racing Stance 3, Infantry Dragon. Doing dragon things. And then we also got Alm again. I think it's only like 2 or 3 months since he was in the Hall of Forms. We'll get another possible merge off him with all that premium tier 4-8 skills that you give him on the farm unit. Let's see. Blue is pretty strong. We got both versions of Crom, Legendary and Brave. Red, we got Sothis, who is a dark mythic that I don't think anyone uses anymore. If they still do, it's a niche. I think most high rank arena players, great players think Sothis has fallen from her grace. Green, I don't like green. I think colorless and blue. I want to go blue for the crop. Oh, 20 orbs. This is 15. It's a 15 orb ring. I think I just go for it because it's just 3 blue orbs and 2 colorless orbs. And both are the color sharing of the 5 stars I would like to get, either of them. Either form of Crom and Alm, which I would not mind. He's a very strong archer. And a pretty good weapon to find. And then either a Brave Crom, which I might look up to merge. I'll probably use as fodder. Or Legendary Crom, a Water Arena, Legendary, a Change of Fates special, so reposition essentially, and move extra turn. Copies, I believe, any status that they have, as well as a new weapon to find, Close Counter, full skill, so he's very strong. I don't think he has a unique special, which is the only downside. We have to give him Deadeye. And so far, we have wasted these 15 orbs. We didn't get anything off this. It does make me sad. Okay. Is a pity, but nothing off that. And on to the Legendary Mythic Hero Remix Banner number 2. We have the Enigma Bramimond, who's a dark mythic. Attack defense push 4, attack rest 10+3, Impenetrable Void, and the Void Tome. The Void Tome grants him 3 attacks, start combat. If floats attack greater than 50 or if pounds active on foe, grants attack defense res +15 during combat. At start of combat, flow speed greater than 35 or if pounds active fall, unit makes a guaranteed fall. So we don't really care about our speed, as long as we can ensure penalties inflicted on our opponent. Impenetrable Void. Disable skills of all foes excluding foe in combat. Inflicts attack speed defense res -5 on foe and reduces the percentage of foes non-special. Reduce damage by X% skill by 50% during combat. Example foe will reduce damage by 45%. Reduce it by 23 instead. Attack res 10+3. And attack defense push. I think he has a different A skill, but I'm not really too sure off the top of my head. And let's see, who's the color sharing on him? We have Felv Robin. Tactician Robin, so she's back again, only after a few weeks after her Forging Bonds event, which I would like another merge on. Party Fighter 3 is a skill you can never get enough of. Attack Speed Near Save 3, I don't think we're ever going to give to anyone, as most side units want to focus on one of the defensive stats, and either attack or on the other side. So if we go attack res, defense res, one of those three combination of skills. Onto the reds, we have Dawn Truebit Altina, Mythic, who is the bane of my existence in summer duels, because every time I see her, she's a +10 whale and absolutely wrecks me. She has Vantage, Sarah's Chosen Plus, which is neutralizer effect against flying. She is a flying unit, not even infantry. I guess they somewhat balanced out, but attack defense hold 3, does have a weapon fine as well. Dueling with Arcane Blade Lift. So attack defense touch 4, attack defense menace, open the future, and Arcane of here is back again, which I do like to see as we have one of each. Already used Arcane Lift Inheritance. And another one would not be the worst idea. Dragon Divinity Naga, Mythic Astra, Dive 3, Divine Fang Plus effect. Start turn grants effective against dragon to just ally for 1 turn. Start combat is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack speed +6 and falling status to unit infantry allies. If you use combat, unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack. It's fairly strong, so she's a support, anti-dragon Astra Mythic. And pairing up in her blue, we have Legendary Dragon Tiki. Was in the Hall of Formers Marth, so another merge for all those Tiki Legendary Tiki players. Green, we got Chaos Goddess Yoon. Attack Res Unity, Sabotage Res 3, Chaos named Plus. I think she's a defensive nuke. That's very strong. Paired up with Omnicidal. I have no idea what that word is. Witch Vizier. Defensive Mythic Anima. Attack speed ideal 4, Panic Smoke 3, killing a 10+. At start turn, flick explosion on the nearest foes within 5 spaces of the unit and foes within 2 spaces of those foes. To the next action, start turn. If foe's HP is less than 90% or current active on foe, inflict speed -res 5 on foe during combat. If unit initiates combat, unit can make a follow attack before foe can counterattack. Effective against dragon foes, if units within 3 spaces of an ally, grants +4 and neutralizes effects that guarantee foes follow attack during combat, but after combat, if unit attack inflicts -4 to all stats on nearby allies to its next action. Interesting green mage. Very fast, very offensive. Doesn't? No, hopefully she has the weapon to find. I'm not really too sure. If I do the math, it's 160 to normally spark, but with the free summon we discounted by 5, so we need 155 orbs. We only have a total of 117 after last summoning and this one. I'm gonna crack open the orb stash, 52 orbs from all the dailies. Actually quite a lot. There's a month almost ready. 169, so we have barely enough over to spark with. We may spark. I think I do full rings depending if I get a lift or a Gleamer early on. I might be persuaded not to go for the spark. It's logical for me to not spark. Yeah, I just go sniping until I get one, but I can get a free spark. Red is pretty good, in my opinion. Green, colorless is absolutely the best. Green is mid, in my opinion. I'm not really. First, I don't think that they have any good fodder. Blue between Tiki and Naga. I would much prefer the Naga over the Tiki, but I don't really want either of them. But they might come up with bonus units during arenas, so that may come around. I just painted because I don't think we'll have. I could still change my idea. I think do I spark on this banner or do I just. I'm 3 summons in. It can change. I can still change my idea or my method of choice. I can just snipe on colorless and red and hope we get a rearmed leaf or a rearmed Grima. Grandmond, I don't want him, but he's a fairly strong unit. But I wouldn't be opposed to getting him. But I would rather much prefer get a Grima so that I can spark. I wanted to pull a Grima or a Lith so I can spark the other. I think that's what I want to do, so I will do the full rings because it's cheaper spark that way. And hopefully we get 2 or 3 5-star focus on the way. Does mean we'll need to pull 8 rings. So yeah, 3 to 4. I would like 3 or 4. 5-star focus along the way. But we might only get 3, and then either or we have to spark for either Lift. Probably go for the Green at that point, since colorless is fairly small. Summon pool. But to say that, I realize we have 3 of them here. Don't really want Altina. She's a menace to society and myself. I like how the one time I skipped the summoning because I accidentally clicked too many times, I tapped the screen. We get the Arcane Blade Lift. I am Lift. I seek the power to slay the gods I have been made to serve. Minus attack plus rest. Oh, poor Lift. We do need to give him like really distant counter fodder in his A slot and a tier 4 B skill, so we do a better inheritance chain for our Grand Leaf as the first leaf that we gave to Alphonse. It didn't really go, so we didn't give him good skills. We only gave him Menace, Bonfire, the Sword, Rearmed, the Arcane, Adhere. And I think that was it. Not good at all. Probably the worst inheritance chain. Should have given Rearmed Lift some fodder so I can duplicate later on. Didn't do that, and now I regret it. There is that. I would like to do. I do apologize if you could hear the fan that I just turned on. My room is fairly hot right now, and I am not gonna suffer. I do not have to. Let's see, 3 green orbs, so 3 more chances for Rearmed Grima. So far, on the second ring, we got a 5-star focus. Hopefully we can keep it up. If it's every other ring, I am okay, because that means we would get down 4 in total. But if it's not, I will cry on the inside. But those are the gambling odds, and I am a gambling man, and that's how it goes sometimes. I guess the demos still red. There is no demo that I really want to build up, which sucks because whenever I do these like sparks, I will get demotes. It's not like everywhere was a 5-star, but those demos don't in return give me anything. I think the colorless pool, there's maybe 6 or 8 demos I actually want. Not because I want to build them up, but just because of the skills they have to offer. I still think we have not summoned the Dwyer yet, which makes me mad. And green, red, and blue, there's no demo that I really want to build up, and this skills that build up in a tier 4, they just don't, they're not there, you know? Let's see. Another Vlad? Violet? I have no idea. Oh, is my berries full? No, okay. Yeah. Okay, you guys some pretty good rings. I think so far it's been every other ring. It's been a colorless red, Nanza. Because this time we got mostly reds. I think a colorless and a blue. So we got 3 reds and colored and blue. I don't know. We could do Corin. I think she might be a fairly strong Infantry Blue Dragon. We also just built up Melkana, who is a Blue Dragon built from her rails. Relenus! Yay! You took up my colorless orb summon. Oh, that does depress me a little. Though, I don't need to because Wings of Mercy, but you can never get enough of it. You're always asking for more. God Ray. You're not what I'm looking for. You're not what I want. Hey guys, I forget Altina. What am I supposed to do with Altina? She's only got defense, tag defense hold, I'm pretty sure. As I say that, we got Altina. My name is Altina, a word granted the goddess's blessing. A radiant justice will again come to the world. Dawn's true blade Altina. Yay, Astra! No, we even got terrible IVs. Plus attack by the speed. Oh, I think this is the worst. I think we want to plus attack the reverse of it. We have a brave weapon that lowers their speed regardless. Let's see. A sheriff's chosen. If you're not just doing an ally or a foe speaker of 5, grants tag defense bonus +9 to you during combat. Also, if you're smash the foe's meta, deal damage with 7% difference. Remove damage from attacks during combat and from AoEs by percentage by the defense stat times 4, so 40%. Damage reduction A, advantage in B. We are brave. Attack defense hold. Attack defense oath. Why do you have oath actually? That's. Maybe she came with oath first and then they gave her the hold skill with the Sheriff's Chosen upgrade. And then got brave weapon, attack twice, twin blades, boost damage 40% against rest. Oh, interesting. She actually has a better rest stat. I didn't know about that. Because most times Summoner duels wouldn't have her face against her. I don't have time to read the entire paragraph of her ace skill and her weapon, and then the weapon refine included. There's just too much text. We have the Henry. We have more Henrys now. I think we might be able to make a +7. We do have enough feathers. We have 5 of them in our barracks or combat manuals. We can make a +10 Henry. But I don't think we have 5 Henrys lying around. I think maybe 3 so far. Or 2. We got Convoy, who is a sword infantry unit that nobody cares about, pretty sure, besides the small fan base. He's got nothing going for him, let's be real here. Ogma? I'm not really too sure what Ogma is. I don't think he has a unique weapon either. I could be wrong. I've never really actually about to look at the skill list and see. And if he does have a preferred weapon, does he even have a weapon refine? We got Ferdinand. And Ferdinand von Adir, heir to the Empire Foremost House. I was our first from Ferdinand. I was not insane. 9 stack plus speed. Ooh, yeah, that's exactly what we want from a cavalry. No less from a cavalry that wants to be a tank. But he just blade. He doesn't have a unique weapon. Okay. If attack rate opposed attack grants special cooldown +1 per attack. It's a breath. There's no interesting skills. As he was a old school unit, maybe like from Gen 2, version 2, I don't remember. A long time ago. It was there from the beginning, I'm pretty sure. We got Naga, Dragon Divinity. I am she who is called Naga, the Divine Dragon. If you intend to face your fate, prove to me your resolve. Good IVs, good IVs, good IVs! Minus defense plus res. And she's a flying dragon. I mean, I guess it's better than minus attack or speed. Two skills she actually cares about. But she could also be dive bomb fodder. I know I hate saying that. If push comes to shove and we need more dive pond, I'm not that keen in keeping the Naga. I will gladly and easily be like, yep, Naga, your time is over. We gotta toss you into some other unit. We have the Divine Dragon Fae, Not the legendary Fae, just the regular Fae. So far, Ring 2 and 3 had a 5-star, and the one before that, so we have 3. Once the colors last, we may get a Rearmed or a Rearmed or Rearmed Grima. So far, it's looking like we're gonna have to spark for Grima, which I was not that surprised. So I probably should go for Rearmed, so I can have more legendaries. And he's a fairly strong defense mythic as well. We have Omnicidal Witch Vizier. I think that's how you say it, actually. Omnicidal. Omnikittle? Nope, Omnicidal. I think I like that. That sounds better. But I mean, that'd still not be correct. I am Vizier, the one who called me here. It was you, wasn't it? Now we got the both at minus HP plus attack. That's actually pretty good IVs. We have both antagonists of Book 4. We have Lif and Vizier. Okay, I think she would like Panic Smoke 4. Ideal 4. Flashing Blade Floor. I mean 4, not floor. 4. Interesting. We don't have the IVs to support Flashing Blade 4. But that is a choice. We could also fodder her off. Or Flashing Blade 4. Coyotes. Faithful. Roche. So far it seems to be every ring besides the first and third ring we have a 5-star focus in. No. Is that right? We're on ring 5 right now. We had one in the last one, which is 4. Altina was in 3. Nothing was in... No, Lif was in 2. And then there was nothing in the first one. Too Hard Leon. I thought we were on a green orb, so I skipped it. This was the colorless one. There was nothing here. There never was. And now I gotta make space in the barracks, so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. With that, I made like 80 slots of space. We have plenty of space to finish off the summoning banner without being interrupted again. And just blue orbs galore. You know, if we do get a 5-star, it is what it is. I'm not, we're gonna get the Naga. I just only blue. I wouldn't mind the Legendary Tiki for Earth Season, when she does come around to be a bonus unit. However, I'm not really looking forward to it. Not a unit that I really want. And what pains me even more is that there was no demo in the blue star pool that I would like to get either. They're all, to me, as far as I could think of off the top of my head, from the demo pools, they're all mid. If we do a 4-star focus, I was starting to think they don't exist. The Mysterious Knight Cyrus. I am merely a traveler, you may call me Cyrus. I believe actually has good skills. Sable Lance, success skill -1 if you're not adjacent to an ally, grants +4 to stats during combat. Attack speed solo 3, low attack speed 3, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, that low skill. He may have a weapon find, but to me, he's low attack speed fodder. I actually need so much of it, which kind of surprises me how many units would like to have the minus attack and speed debuff on the opponent. Shea. Will there be a 5-star in this orb? So maybe Yoon? Nope. I would say I guess Yoon wouldn't be the worst for the defense mythic. Also, I think she works fairly well as an offensive unit. As a green mage nuke, but that was not the case. Come on, red orbs. 2 colorless and a red. 6.5%. I think so far every 5 orbs we've summoned, it raised the odds by 0.5%. So I'm starting to think maybe each orb is 0.1%. And I think the the percent display only goes up by half of percent each time. And it may just carry the odds over, so... We got Ilyana. Ryan, that's the first Ilyana, huh? Thought we had one before. Let's see, Mirror Strike 2, Res Ploy 3, Iceberg, and Blarfox Plus. Another unique weapon. Colorless Orb. Show me the 5-star, come on! Just one last 5-star focus unit before we hit the spark. Old Man Whis with the stamina pot. I should really make it work whenever you summon Whis, you actually get a stamina pot added to your inventory. He's carrying one in his hand, presenting it to you like a gift, so you'll be able to just nab that off of him. 4-star better, 4-star better, come on! Ah, it's like my chest is. It makes me sad. I believed it was gonna be a 5-star. Last orb, 40 out of 40. We can spark now. Who's it gonna be? Or higher, let's go. It's Sophia. I was like, ooh, it looks like Altina. It was not. It was a mage. We got that free 5-star focus. Oh boy. I think we could go for another lift and just double down. I don't think we want brand new. We got both reds, one blue, one color. So we got 4 mythics, 4 5-star focuses, and 40 summons. It does check out to 1 every 10, which does make me sad. And I grab Rearmed Robin, aka Grima, all tactician. As more hardy fight is always good. Attack speed near save doesn't exist for most units, as most armor units are not built to be speedy. And we got Celestial Stones, so now we can actually trade in our Celestial Stones for trade fruits, which would be quite nice. I think. Do I exchange? Man, what if the... sometimes I wish maybe we could, if there was an option, we could exchange your Celestial Stone for some orbs. Because I would like to summon Cornelia. So I could have one still, and then fodder the other to a Lumira, and then make the Heroic Grail Omni God Sword. If we didn't spend the 20 orbs here, maybe we could have gotten it. There's also a chance we could have gotten a 5-star focus in the first orb ring. Grammy mod. Good banner. We got 2 rearmed units on this one compared to the other, which is just more 2 brave units and all legendary or mythic units. It's still all legendary and mythic units, but with 2 rearmed splashed in. I do personally believe the level 2 banner, Wings Banner 2, is better than 1. I think with my 99 stamina that I have, I'm gonna quickly knock out some. Oh! We have all these banners. I didn't even. I forgot about these. 20 hours left on these, which I've done all the orbs, we just haven't done the abyssals or the blessings, which I really should do, but I'm not. Currently I am fine, so I will pass up on these. I'm gonna quickly do some maps, and hopefully I can get back in time and continue, so I'm gonna knock these maps out as much as I can to get some, just to buff up my orb count a little bit so I can summon on this banner some red colorless units. So I'll be right back. And I'm back! It wasn't actually that bad. I've been using this team which is focused about far save, near save, and healing after combat. I was able to do actually all of them. There wasn't one that escaped. So I did all these maps, gave me, started like 15, so it's like roughly 100 orbs we got. And to show that these are all from special maps, and ooh, don't do that. Show that those are all about these are all free-to-play orbs. I'm just gonna quickly go down to, I believe it's under this app. I keep forgetting. Like, I'm not sure why I don't have this on the main setting page, so you like the orb currency. You have to go through so many hoops and rings just so we can go to the screen that shows us our orb balance and like what it's comprised about. Yeah, it took me about, let's see, I think roughly maybe an hour to do all those special maps, and all 10 or 12 of those were all new special maps that were not been out yet, so they all had the max amount of orbs possible from it, which is 9 each. So I think that was quite a bounty. So those are all one-time orb givers. So now we have 100. Don't have enough to finish up the spark, I believe. Let's see, 160, so we need 155, so we're 40 short for that. Not really interested. But I've got to go primarily for this. I'm gonna go for red still. Really want the leer more than anything. And we'll get to call this. I initially did say when we summoned on this and got Guinevere, I did not want her, but I'll take her. Now that I've used her, she's really good for auto battling. So my opinion about her has changed. Just a little bit. And, you know, there's some blue orbs here. You know, we did get a bunch of Captain Philia on that Forging Bonds banner. So we could definitely get in there, have Chloe, we get Clean Hair into Distance Dance and Pegasus Flight. But we're just gonna focus on the reds and call this still. Because I would select another. I think we might just focus on merging up from Mortis. The Beast No Follow-Up, or Beast Follow-Up, Guaranteed Follow-Up skill. Do we go call this? Solid Orbs, yeah. If we do get Asker, it pains me to say this, and probably to a lot of people here listening, I think we'll just fodder off Asker and not actually keep him and build him up. Don't want more light mythics to merge up, and I much prefer Ashe more than Asker. Asker, they do two different things. Ashe is primarily for warping, Asker is for cooldown reduction, I'm pretty sure, with his unique C skill Precipice Blade, I believe, or Odd Domain. Let's call one of the two things. I'm just gonna keep summoning until I get a red or another 5-star focus. And now that I think about it, I should just focus on red and not go for colorless unless I get banned circles like these where the only color I want is colorless as a primary, as a secondary. And finally focus on trying to get some more merges on my Mortis, as he is an absolute beast in the unit, and hopefully one with good IV. And we call this. That looks very tempting. But that is 12 orbs. A lot of orbs right there. It's giving me flashbacks of the Legendary Hinoka banner. But we're not gonna go that deep this time, we're just gonna grab the one and done. Let's see. We'll go for one of these. We'll go for this bottom one. Hopefully there is something here, and it's made me regret my decision. Got smoke at least, that's a good sign. It's a Claire. I really hate how daggers share with staffies and they're all colorless. It's so bad. They're so bad. Okay, I'm skipping on. I'm dipping on this too. It pains me, but see, what does Asker have again? Bulwark and Ideal, yeah. So I'm thinking maybe we ever do get an Asker, in which case I probably should have pulled those 2 orbs. Oh, this is a sign. I should really go for these. It's colorless orbs, I think. That's what it's telling me. Really weird. I'm getting a lot of colorless orbs, not as many red orbs. Got Ares. Yeah, we'll do this top one. I'm gonna pull on all these colorless orbs. I wouldn't mind an Asgard just to fodder him off again. It's heresy. Don't want another Guinevere. The Null Seed Disrupt might be pretty good fodder. As well as... okay, this is just actual terrible idea, going for these colors. But I'll do it. Yep. Yep, that's why I shouldn't have done it. Watch that green orb have a 5-star, but green's just absolutely terrible. We're not even gonna go for it. I'm gonna go primarily red and call this. Primarily red. Really want that Allure. I really don't want to fodder off my only Allure. Sometimes I wonder maybe I should have made a Null instead of a Henry. I feel like we might have gone... Null is superior in terms of Henry. The stat lines got higher attack, HP, and res. Whereas Henry is more evenly distributed in the defenses and HP, not so much in attack, and his speed is laughable. Yeah, so I really want to Lear Yuri. I mean, it's pretty strong, but I think I might just fine for attack speed, X-play, and steel speed 4 more than anything, maybe. Or we sold on to the one copy. Oh, the circle. These are the circles that I like to see. The reds and colorless. I think this is like the same color sharing that I'm looking at it as... who is this? Before I forget my train of thought. Oh wait, Sky High Dancer Olivia. Ooh. My name's Olivia, and from atop my Valicorn de Alik. Wait, don't take off so suddenly, please land. She is a flying dancer. We can give her guidance for hey, which is a terrible idea. And it's +3 to target. Got regular dance skill. Plus attack minus speed. Oh right, I was saying. Same color sharing as the Legendary Hero Remix banner too, which is quite interesting. We got Veronica. Alright, we're gonna finish this ring and then just top it off or end it. I'm not gonna go anymore. I'm gonna save the orbs for whatever comes next. Maybe... ooh, we definitely have a... should have a Legendary Hero... a Legendary Mythic banner at the end of this month, since this was a remix. Don't think it counts as it for this month. Ooh! Demon King for Mortis, Lament, Weep, Despair, Wail, Scream, Tremble, the Demon King is risen. Absolutely based unit. I love him. He's plus defense. Oh, perfect. Mortis really wants the floreted, not floreted asset, it's floret. So you give him defense and res and becomes an absolute wall of a unit. It's an absolute behemoth. But if you don't have it, defense or res, primarily defense for because he goes off bonfire. And his attack, defense, near save, far save. Alright, I think I'm just gonna leave it at that. That was... we got 2 5-stars in that ring, so I'm so glad I decided to pull for it. Did probably waste a little bit too many orbs going for those fandom colors throughout the banner. Profitable, I'm in my eyes. Got another Veronica merge. We did get another Mortis with their proper IV of defense. I don't have that many florets. We only have 2. I forget one for Mortis. He's not even that heavily merged up, so that's a huge investment. Don't really want to give one to Henry, as he's just a demote, and it's not really much there. Probably prefer to give him to one of our Broke Grail units. But let me just quickly do a quick recap, and I'll be right back and see what we got. Alright, after getting them all in one single screen, didn't really get that many, but wasn't that bad actually. We got 3 actually 4-star focuses, 1 from a ticket, 2 from random summonings. We did get Lift and Latino, which was both of the red 5-star focus units on the Legendary Remix Hero banner 2. We got a Naga and a Thrasier. Thrasier, probably more usable than Naga, but Naga has her niche. She grants dragon effective to allies. We got a Robin, which is what we primarily wanted for more. Let's see. Party Fighter. It's only 240 SP skill. Oh, near save is 300. I didn't even know that. Okay, so that was also 240 SP skill. So I guess for Arena that's pretty good. We got Random Olivia, who I believe is one of the worst dancers. So she hits Flyer, so there's some possibility there. Another Veronica for our +1 Veronica who is down here. Or we could just keep her for actually Panic Smoke 4 and Speed Res Fortress. So this one sounds like a good idea. As a merge is probably more stronger for Arena as well, raising her overall combat power, however. Speed Res Fortress and Panic Smoke 4. Panic Smoke 4 being the primary thing, and we have Panic Smoke 3 through Fallen Linus. And our Demon King for Morris, but the prop rev we want as is terrible, but we just merge them up later on in another episode where I'm gonna merge up my allies that I've been planning to do for a while, as well as make some show off some skill builds that I will make. And I have cooking in the lab, you know. I've been farming some SP for that exact same moment, and I just haven't inherited them so I can do it on camera so you guys can see the process to it all. With that being said, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time, whenever that may be, because I'm not able to sure when I'll do the next episode, but I'll probably do it back to back, so yeah, see you then.